Welcome to Skull and Shackles. Is the music playing?
Yeah, there is a music playing.
Yay! Something's. Wait, I think it's double playing. I think it's like triple playing. All right. Welcome to Skull and Shackles, session 8 and day 10. Let's go. Let's whip some people.
Yeah, this guy's shredding the heck out of the accordion.
I'm not sure. Oh, folk accordion. Yeah, it's literally called folk accordion. All right. Oh, did somebody ping me? Yeah.
Stop playing the death session, Alex.
Hero point situation.
Got hero points.
Wow, no, it looks like everybody's where they should be. So
No situation here.
Eric, I want you to do the recap of last session. Go.
Why?
Because you graduated.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Now do the recap for a hero point. Go.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Egg, no, you got to stay on webcam, buddy. You can't just do that.
My man's scamming a living out here.
I tried. I mean, to be honest, like in my credit, it is like midnight in Turkey. So.
What does that mean? What does that do with webcam?
I mean, the fact that I'm.
You look a little. Who cares? Who cares? Just be on web. Just I want to see. Come on.
Fine, whatever.
We have to look at Pablo's face. It doesn't matter what state the rest of
I tried.
Exactly.
I tried.
To look at my ugly mug. That's you can't get.
Yeah, we can tell just by listening to you that you use loads of vibrant hand movements, and you really role.
I did IRL, but I can't on a fucking camera in front of a computer. It is good doing. Anyway, recap. Go. I think Aaron's gonna kill himself here with boredom. Come on.
No. I admit I'm genuinely struggling here. I know that we killed some monsters and brought their bodies back to the captain, and he seemed to like that.
Yeah.
People talk to other people.
To be fair, I think Aaron would rather be listening to us bickering than his students.
I did some sneaking around. I also talked to some people. Sue hung out in the kitchen. I'm really drawing a blank here.
Piracy happened in the form of conversations and whippings on the ship. Several people got whipped. Leogan was not one of them, which was the most notable event of the
season,
the campaign for me.
To be fair, you were presently you were quite speechless during the Harrigan appearance on the lower decks. Literally, it was too early in the session.
But I'm trying to think.
I'm having a issue remembering what happened last session.
Well, the all of the members of the crew was on our shift. All the members of the crew on our shift had to pick a side between us or the assholes.
There's still two. There's two that we can still influence. There's
two left.
Cog, yeah, Cog and can't remember the other one.
Jack Scrimshaw.
Yeah, Scrimshaw.
I think we got him on side because I death by snoo-snooed him.
Well, battle lines have been drawn. We've learned that there are people actually literally out to get us.
Oh, the Captain Barnabas came downstairs and gave you guys like a compliment, which is not bad.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Oh, you did? Okay, my bad. Sorry.
I talked to the captain's girlfriend a little bit. I don't think anything came of that. I don't think anything came out of any of the people I talked to.
Well, you got... Hold on. You're saying a good conversation and some role play doesn't account to anything? Aaron?
Yeah, we learned.
I mean, it was fun. I can't remember most of it.
I can.
You also talked to Peppery.
Yeah, Peppery
and rolled a nat 20.
You were bearing your past to the navigator, and then you, very much like Maisie did, but with much more malicious intent, offered a deal of both amnesty and friendship to Corky Taroon.
Did learn that Peppery is a sorcerer and likes weird things. have maybe, possibly, somewhat convinced the captain's girlfriend that Scourge is into her. I can't remember who other people talked to. I don't. Did Sue just hang out in the kitchen? Is that actually what happened?
Yeah. I don't remember what happened last week at all.
I think Sue was being surprisingly well behaved last session. He didn't even try and kill him.
Leogan attempted to be a wingman for Concobar, which included a slapstick plan.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that was fun.
We tried to stage a fight in the name of love. It didn't succeed. Concobar looked like an idiot, but got the girl anyway. So I'm not sure what the moral of that story is, but it's in there somewhere.
I don't remember if we decided he's a lost cause or if we're actually trying to get him on side at this point.
I mean, I remember him being punched in the face by High Stakes.
Also, Concobar definitely looks like Tartuccio wearing the world's shittiest disguise.
Yeah.
Right.
Even worse than Tartak.
Okay, boys. We'll consider that a semi-successful recap. If I wasn't such a nice guy, Eric, that would have been like half a hero point. But I'm a nice guy, so I'll give you a full hero point.
Wow, someone's virtue signaling.
I don't know what that means, but I'm not going to ask today. Yes.
Shopping trolley.
I don't. Shopping trolley. No, it's shopping cart with a British accent. Okay.
No.
All right.
Boy, we're boring when Crane's not here.
You know,
So yeah, let's
there
talk
is
more about
shopping.
shopping carts versus trolleys. And
Oh my god! All right.
If you can't be interesting without the crane, you don't deserve it.
Get on the crane train, boys.
Get on the crane.
Oh, Jaren's watching this video too. Hey, Jaren, keep an eye out for the code word. Halfway through the session, if I don't forget. Yes.
You will forget.
I will forget. I didn't forget yesterday. Yesterday's was a good one too. We were playing Bloodlords, but the code word was "till death do us part."
I'll remind you what the code word is. Just tell me what it is.
yeah,
I
also
don't know yet.
that's not a code word. That's a code phrase.
Well, whatever.
Just checking. Is Jaren in the Wednesday as well?
Jaren's on Wednesday. He's going to be quitting soon.
Splendid. Which means that he will have heard the code word because you just said it at the beginning of this.
I already told him. Well, look, let's move on to the.
I already
actual
told
game.
him.
I already
It
told
completely
him.
beats the fucking point.
Well, because he watched the video and I was like, "Did you see the code word? It was a good one." He was like, "No, I didn't see the code word." And I'm like, "Why not? It was a really good one." And he was like, "No." And then I was like, "It's till death do us part." And I was like, "I'm pretty clever, aren't I? Because you're getting married and this is a Bloodlords campaign." And
Is this one of those things that only you enjoy, Pablo?
He needs to enjoy something in life. His players bully him enough.
You know what? Fair enough. Carry on.
All right, guys. Maisie, you need to rest. That's what I remember from. Yeah.
I went to sleep early last night.
You went to sleep early. We're going to do night activities for day 10. And then day 11 is a thing. Which, if I can find the thing. Where's my thing? Anyway, night activities. Go. Leogan, you first.
Hey, Cog.
Yeah.
Don't be such a dick all the time. Join us and be on our side because you're cool and stuff.
Roll me a diplomacy. Fine. Jesus.
There we go.
Christ. You want to fight?
Maybe later.
Okay.
You know what? I don't know if you saw, but I'm starting a little sideline business in being a fight promoter. So if you're interested in dueling Harrigan, I can arrange that.
You mean high stakes Harrigan, right?
I mean, first one, then the other.
You're a funny guy. No.
I like to think so.
But you're a funny guy. You also get Cog. Where's Cog? As part of this conversation, which I'm sure I would have organically told you this. Oh, there's a lot of cogs in this document here. You get a feeling he's got not only a tendency to fight, but he's got a tendency to want to talk about fighting and dark tales and
DuckTales.
Woo!
And that's what you get for now.
Okay.
There might be more. If you talk to him later. Yes! Well done, Leogan. What a conversation. High stakes. What are you doing tonight?
I wanna say I have no idea.
Okay.
What are you
I
doing?
right, yeah. I mean, I had a good thing going on with Barefoot, right?
Yeah, you can hang out with her and just make friends with her and well, I don't know.
They were more than friends last
Yeah.
time.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Man's trying to get barebacked by Barefoot.
Fair. In which case you can hang out with. And we'll consider this a rest. If you know what I'm saying. A rest. Yes. Yes. Yes.
You wake up well rested.
I'm
Fallout
trying to
players.
just open up the influence table. But yeah, sure, why not? Why not?
Fuck it. I mean, what
Yeah.
else is there to do, right? Technically a lot, but that's good. All right. Thank you, High
But,
Stakes.
yeah.
Elizabeth, what are we doing for tonight?
Try not to break any holes.
I think I'll just while everybody's kind of packing it in, I'll accost. I'll kind of pull my friend Phipps Chumlet aside and see if he has any new information to offer me.
Has he be getting fed? Because I don't remember this, but has he be getting fed?
I think so, but Sue would have to tell you that.
Sue, has he be getting fed?
Unless there was some sort of standing order to not feed him for some reason, I assume so. I don't know. I don't pay attention to his.
Hold on. No. The extra rations, extra better rations. Did you maintain that for the last few days? Couple of days, I think, because we haven't had this conversation in a while. So, would you have maintained?
Oh yeah, they would have still got another round of overly good stuff while everybody else got the shit. If we're talking about that group of people.
I see. Yes. Okay. Then Phipps. Hey. Kept your end of the deal. What do you want?
It seems that things are heating up a little bit. Is there anything that I should keep myself apprised of?
I'm not supposed to be talking to you. That's the first order of business, yeah? Mr. Scourge. Mr. Scourge or Mr. Plug? There we go. Mr. Plug. Mr. Scourge has not only convinced Mr. Plug that you're all trouble, he's talked to all of us. We're not on talking terms anymore, Elizabeth, and if...
Do you mean to tell me you wish to renege on our deal?
It doesn't matter anymore. Capiche?
I would respectfully disagree. There's always an opportunity to make a prudent decision, make a choice.
He looks
You
around
don't have
nervously,
to.
and you can see him like looking around for Plug or Scourge. He notices them in the distance and lowers his voice. Listen, you're a low-rank, press-ganged nobody.
For
Right?
now.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna see you.
But I don't whip the people who work for me.
He does.
I don't.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
I could be a much better friend. Me and my friends, that is. You don't see us berating, insulting, whipping. Is that the life you wanted when you came out to sea?
He snorts a little bit and turns and like gives you like this nasty look and will ask you a question and say, when was the last time you saw them whip us? And as you think about it, Elizabeth, you haven't seen the bully gang whipped in a while.
Oh, I see. So, Scourge is a trustworthy man. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
He's got more in with the captain than you do. Try to deny that.
I don't deny that. What do you suppose Scourge will do if you stop being useful?
Phipps will balk a little bit, but will also maintain his kind of stance and say, "Listen,
Come on. You're a pirate. Freedom is supposed to be your creed.
I'll allow you a what's I would say diplomacy here. You are gonna have to do diplomacy, nothing else, and I will allow you a pretty hard check here. So let me just double check. 23 DC. Yes. Give it a shot.
That's tough.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Do you want to keep? You can keep it if you want. His attitude's been has shifted, even though you've been feeding him good food and whatnot, and you've made a little deal with him, and he kind of has told you why, or if not explicitly, I will repeat it.
It was orders. They were told to.
Yeah.
Memory serves. Yeah.
Yeah. Poisonous words from Scourge have moved Phipps and all the bullies into a, I don't want to say point of no return, but I want to say there's some clear lines being drawn. Yes?
Mhm.
And you did get a little bit of extra information, is that Plug himself has also been poisoned.
I have friends and I have enemies, Mr. Chumlet. You're free to choose.
You know what? Mr. Chumlet looks at you, picks his nose, and then flicks the booger at you.
That's a range attack at close range. Have you got attack of opportunity?
I'll seek you out first.
Sounds like I know what I'm seasoning his next meal with.
I'm sure you have that conversation later with Seuss. Yes, Elizabeth?
Keep that bogey.
Yes, Mr. Sue.
Mm.
The deal for extra rations with our friends.
Yes.
That's done. In fact, if you can arrange it, feed them as little as possible.
This is what I like.
Hmm.
I have the perfect thing in mind. I've been saving some of that crab, whatever the fuck they were, leftover brine. That should be potently diseased at this point. It's been a day.
All right. Thank you, Elizabeth. Well done. Maisie, you asleep? You sleep. Sleep. Sue, what you doing?
I have a question on the semi-meta side of things, but is it possible to get depending on how difficult it is for you to do, to get a list of all the actual parts of the ship that we could potentially sneak in? Because I want to sneak, but I don't know what areas to select.
What is your intent? Is the question.
To just sneak, just walk around an area.
Everywhere but the captain's and officers' quarters would effectively be open to you all. Maybe also Cutthroat Grop and Fishgood's quarters, which is here. So, obviously some places are going to be locked. Like the kitchen's going to be locked at night. So is the storeroom gonna? Well, the kitchen might not be locked, but the storeroom will definitely be locked at night.
I know the storeroom is.
Yeah. So, everywhere but effectively this room, officers' quarters, this room, Harrigan's quarters, and this room, Cutthroat Rock, and Croup's quarters. Although you could probably still sneak in there.
They're probably not while people are in their room though.
Yeah, exactly. But unless you're, unless you want to be super quiet, they're friendly enough that they won't kill you on sight, probably. So where would you like to go?
Still don't know. It didn't really help the question, because everywhere apart from these places is like, I'll just search the water then.
I see. I see what you're saying. You're trying to figure out if there's something. Well,
yeah,
that's what I'm
obviously this is like the storeroom. This is the cargo room. Like, do we have a list of names of the rooms or the zones or something so I can give you a?
Okay. Are you wanting to? Okay. So there's an armory.
I have literally no intention as to what to do except to look for a random room.
I see. Okay. Let me tell you the rooms. There's the foredeck, the poop deck, the main deck, Those are at the top. On the bottom, officers' quarters. An
No.
armory, but I think that's in the officers' quarters, if I'm not mistaken. So that'll be hard to get to. A laboratory, that's Peppery Longfarthen's laboratory, so that's also hard to get to. Captain's cabins. We've got cabin girls' quarters, a captain storage room here, where yes, that's probably hard to get to as well. The middle hold is the main cargo hold. Obviously, you'll see it here. There's 14 caged pigs. Squee.
I would like to search a pig.
The quartermaster
No.
and cook's cabin.
Can I?
The galley
Can I-
and then the quartermaster's store. Yes. Sorry.
Can I potentially go for the laboratory then? Is that something that I could
That
do?
would be hard as it is technically inside the officers' quarters.
Okay.
The only, I mean, the biggest thing I will say the AP gives me in terms of there's lockers of crew members on the bottom here, which you could potentially sneak and rummage through and get something random out of.
Yeah, I don't really want to steal stuff from people. I just want to explore different parts of the
I
ship.
mean, that's fair. But the ship's mostly been explored other than the officers and captain's quarters for the most part, and the room adjacent to those. So this is it's not the biggest ship in the world, is it?
You know what? I'm gonna risk everything, and I'm gonna go for like I don't know if you want me to go for the officers' quarters first or the laboratory. Meta-wise, I would like to say whichever one's easier. I don't think that's applicable as a question. I'm more interested in the laboratory, so I'm going to go for the laboratory.
At night?
Yeah.
Around the time people are being entertained. Okay. Oh God, really? Sue?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So the laboratory is in the officers' quarters.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, so you'd have to get it through the officers' quarters, without being effectively noticed and or stopped, and then also,
This is fine.
This is fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Then. I would like. Let me find the sneak rule here, and what would it be? People.
And I think I'll also preface it that I'll make some like nightcaps and have those as a kind of feigned delivery that I'm just trying to be nice because I'm a stupid robot.
Okay. So we're going to. Are we doing stealth or deception here? Are you going openly or are you trying to sneak?
Probably stealthy. More stealthy.
Okay. Around the evening time where the officers themselves are either having their own kind of diversions or sleeping in their quarters. You genuinely don't know who's going to be inside. You make your way to the officers' quarters. The door is slightly ajar. And let me actually roll a thing here. Okay, good enough.
1d100.
You hear
40 Captain
you
Harrington.
hear a couple of people chatting inside, possibly relaxed. Yes. So, the door's slightly ajar, and you hear a couple of people chatting inside. Do you still wish to continue?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've committed to this path.
Roll me a public stealth, please.
It's not going to be good. Okay, yeah, it's actually quite good.
As the door slightly opens, you will see the Stitchman and Patch Salt. You've seen the Stitchman. Let me actually give you a quick description of both. The Stitchman is... God damn it. Habley. There we go. Alright. Seems like a gruff doctor as he's having a conversation with a lady that she's a gnome, and she's got a little bit of a nasty attitude, but they're having a small huddled conversation on the side, and they will not notice you come in, believe it or not, at least initially. So let's move your token.
I always think that like I'm giving out food to pretty much everybody. I've kind of become that like peripheral kind of vision kind of character that no matter what I do, I'm always kind of hidden, not intentionally, but just nobody pays attention to the vacuum cleaner as he walks in.
they're kind of having a conversation on the side of the room as you make your way in. They seem to having an intense conversation, so that they don't necessarily notice you. Yes.
Mhm.
What would you like to do, Sue?
Continue to the laboratory.
Okay.
I don't care about these people.
You make your way south through the room. Stealth is pretty good, although you are pretty obviously just walking through the officers' quarters. Kipper's not here. Riaris is not here. I would like a either society or deception check. Roll this one secretly, please.
As in blind GM.
Blind, yeah. Okay. You make your way. You hear, what's the cook doing here? Probably just delivering food to Peppery. And you make your way to the laboratory. Go ahead and make your way forward. And let me check a lab button here. Laboratory. Okay. The door is locked as you attempt to open it.
Fancy pants. Fancy pants locked door, eh? Don't think I can pick a lock. But
Blow up the door.
it's very tempting. But I don't think that's going to be very sneakified. But it's good knowledge to have for the footer at the very least. Yeah, I kind of drop off the like bits of food, like the fruit or whatever I've taken with me in the why is the word coming from my head? The officers' quarters, fucking hell. As I kind of leave, just like quietly, not drawing any attention, just
it's fine.
Learn that door is locked.
Barely noticed you, and if I actually did the whole scene anyway, they did notice you. They didn't care.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
So,
but what I'm saying is, I'm not going to try and pick a lock now because I'm not very good at that kind of thing. But I know that door is locked.
Yeah, indeed.
And that is more information.
Indeed. So, and that's decent, and you rolled a good stealth. So I'm proud of you. That is your night shift. I'm gonna go pee and grab a snack. Just a 5-minute break today. No super long break because we have short time anyway. So 5 minutes. We'll start the next day, and we'll be back. Bye. Here, moving on. Excellent. So, day 11. You all get woken up with a start. As
ready.
Let's see what happens.
Start.
Long rest.
Yeah. Well, I'll hit the button for you guys. Unless you want to hit it.
Oh, yeah.
In which case, you just hit it twice. It's fine. Okay. Scroll through the PDF.
Wow, I got all of my spell slots back.
Yeah.
It's the Spanish Inquisition.
The Spanish?
I actually expected that, so.
Wake the fuck up, says this lady.
I technically don't sleep.
Which lady is this lady? Because I'm not
This
saying
lady.
any. Oh, that one.
Wake the fuck up, she says. We're gonna do some boarding practice.
This is boarding.
To the top here. Now, let's go.
Well, I'm bored already. Does that make me an expert
You're
student?
fucking funny. She will.
Don't we need another ship to board?
All right, she will.
I can help.
Riaris Crine looks like a lady that has permanent resting bitch face. Her skin is darkened from countless days on deck under the sun, and her nose has the appearance of having been broken several times or ordered. One of her legs is replaced with a wooden peg leg. Look at that. She's also a vile-tongued wench.
My kind of girl.
More cursy than Rosie Cuswell, and Rosie Cuswell knows how to cuss. We are going to be using the map here, so move yourselves up onto this place, por favor.
Do I get to beat up Sue? I've been waiting all fucking campaign for this shit.
You wouldn't win. I'd command you to jump in the water.
Do you have that spell now?
I had this as level 1.
Holy shit.
We're going
I
to be
just don't
learning
prepare it.
how to grapple with grappling hooks in case we get to board another ship. She points at the small jolly boat that's been pushed to the side here. Any questions?
You mean when we board another ship? We are pirates after all, says the horrible eldritch monster.
What the fuck? Oh, God. Exactly. Yes.
All right. So any sense of when we might be doing this hypothetical piracy? Or
she gives you a stern look and says, "None of your fucking business, but you better be ready for when that happens." Yes?
We're just going on a world
that
tour at the
literally
moment.
makes it my business if I have to be ready for it. That's why I'm asking.
This is a grand tour. We're just on vacation at the moment. Enjoy it. Sit back, relax, get whipped.
So we have to get into the boat. Are we jumping off the ship to get into the boat, or
Double checking here. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Jump off the ship, swim to the boat, grab some grappling hooks from here, and we're gonna get to show you how to grapple.
Actually,
I'm sorry, Gunner Mate or Master Gunner. Can we, just to be clear, should we jump off the ship first, then swim to the boat, then come back to get the grappling hooks, or should we get the grappling hooks before we jump off the ship, swim to the boat?
Is that a serious question, Leogan?
Is the ship moving? What's the water like out there?
It is not moving. It was still. You guys are. Yeah.
Oh, that makes it easy.
The order in which you requested we do things was jump off the ship, go to the boat, and then get grappling hooks. So I just want to make sure that if we get the grappling hooks first, we're not going to be punished for disobeying orders.
I'm terribly sorry about Leogan. He is neurodivergent.
You're fucking funny. Grab the hook, jump on the ship, and I'm going to have 4 people throw shit at you. What are we throwing? Bottles of rum? Sure. Bottles at you as you try to hook onto the ship. Got it? And then she will grab 4 random people.
These guys are all our friends, aren't they?
No, these are most of these are. Oh, is Areta your friend?
Oh no, Tam. Okay, so Tam is not our friend. The rest of them are our friend.
Yeah, I'll actually change her disposition here because she should be friendly now. Oh god.
And Sendara is definitely a friend.
Yep, and then 2 of these are not your friends. Yes.
Oh, Shivik is our friend as well.
Where's my disposition? Oh, I get.
Really, it's just Tam that's not our friend.
Yeah, Tam really does not like us. The rest of them do like us.
Okay, Areta is Sanandra. Tam doesn't like you. Shikava was friendly. No
Shivika.
way. Shivika, yes.
I bonded with her on matters of Mwangi.
All right, the boat is big enough to six player characters, so just jump in there, please. Pretend you can fit. I'll make it bigger here.
I'm gonna do a backflip.
If it's at all possible, Elizabeth would like to try to make herself scarce enough that she doesn't get picked to go in the boat.
Okay, roll me a deception, Elizabeth, and/or stealth, please. The DC is not that. Not that.
I think doing a backflip is definitely part of my investigation.
How about a natural 20 then?
It is. You managed to escape from your daily duties. Yes.
I'm not getting bottles thrown at me.
I'm not sure what you're doing instead, Elizabeth. We'll get to that in a bit, though. All right.
I'll watch. Sounds like a good show.
Excellent. So,
how do you write my backflip, Leogan?
2.
High stakes. Are you jumping on the ship?
2 out of what?
Are we getting paid for this, or
we just don't die?
Riaris, her eyes twitches, and then she unleashes a string of expletives that would make even you blush. High stakes. I need a will saving throw.
Oh shit!
Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery.
Yes.
Or a bomb though.
Sure.
It's
Which
high
is
stakes
pretty
turns to
interesting.
talk to Elizabeth. She's just not there anymore.
High stakes, you managed to withstand the verbal assault with a, you know, with pride. So, but get on the fucking boat is the last thing she says.
This boat's about to tip over with the way we're sounding it.
I
Nah,
don't really care that much.
it's a boat. No one.
I mean, I'm still not sure if you're gonna pay for this, but sure.
Is Kaifos going
Wait,
to
where are
join
you
us
going?
down
Where are you
here,
going,
or is he
High
just
Stakes?
hanging out on the ship?
He's swimming.
Oh,
He's in the water.
Oh,
Oh, he's just going to
Yeah.
hang around in the water.
okay.
Fair
All
enough.
right, all right.
It's just swimming the wrong way. Just swims away from the boat.
High stakes.
Bye.
Okay.
Ah,
Here's what
I'm
we're
so
gonna do,
wet right now,
boys.
guys.
Here's what we're gonna do. Where's my intense music?
Yeah, well, I can tell you what we're going to do. That's just going to completely derail everything.
It does seem like you guys are not taking.
I'm going to
this-
cast this and just walk back onto the boat.
Look, it's not that I'm not taking it seriously. Elizabeth just heard that the plan was you're going to go into a small dinghy trying to climb up onto the ship while we throw shit at you, and she's like, "No, not doing that."
No, that's fair. That's fair. But all right. Riaris is down here. High stakes. Are you going to the boat or no?
I guess I am.
Sorry, let me ask you, character. Are you gonna swim there, or should I call Mr. Scourge?
I guess I'm going. Sure, why not?
Use live rounds, you pussy. Make it a real challenge.
Elizabeth will make her way up to the crow's nest and watch from there.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's where she'll hide.
All right. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna you've got your grappling hooks. Now, what would you guys? Okay, let's roll initiative.
So just to be clear, is Sue allowed to use helpful steps to just completely bypass the issue?
What would you like to do, Sue? You are attempting to get on the ship. That is your goal. You get on the ship.
Yeah, I just kind of like look up at the ship. Like, are they like pretending to defend the ship? Kind of.
They all
Maneuver?
grab some glass bottles and are going to be chucking them at you. And I'll make you roll a reflex save when we get to it. But yes.
And what do we just succeed when we get on the ship? Just kind of look around at the pie. Like, is this meant to be difficult? And then I will just cast Alpha Steps and just
do the thing you want to do, Sue. Genuinely.
and just kind of just walk up onto the deck. Like, is this hard for normal people?
What does your helpful steps look like?
I was gonna ask. Yeah.
I imagine it is massively oversized, kind of semi-translucent cutlery, just lined up like stairs, like a spoon, a knife, a fork, a plate.
God damn it, Sue.
So Sue can conjure illusory cutlery. So yes, crockerware.
He can conjure stairs that looks like cutlery. Pay attention.
Yes. I mean, you could probably use it, but it would be the same as eating off the floor. Because it is the floor. It's not cutlery.
Sue, I need a reflex save as you're climbing the stairs. They're going to chuck bottles at you. Yes? Yes.
Oh, that's rude. Oh, I'm not having that. Whoa.
Yeah, I think you might
Usual Pablo rolls.
As you are climbing your stairs, you're going to go ahead and get bottled and fall into the water.
That's fine. This is here for 10 minutes. I'll just go back up next round.
At this point, Riaris says, you have 3 attempts. If you fuck up all 3, you will get whipped for being incompetent. Maisie.
Next round, you get force barraged in return. Whoever threw that bottle.
Maisie's going to return fire. No. Maisie's a little bit irritated that they're throwing perfectly good bottles off of a ship, so she's going to try and catch some of them. So we have grappling hooks down here, yes?
Did you get them before you came down?
Okay, yes, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah. Well, if that was what we were told to do, then yes, I would have done that. Yeah. So yeah, I presume I've just got to grapple it over the edge and then climb up.
So what I would like you to do is make a range attack roll versus an AC of
Okay.
10. However, this is going to be minus 40 feet away, so -4 penalty. -4 penalty.
Can I use? Would this be like an athletics check of some description, like a throw?
Technically, it's an attack roll. It is an
Okay.
attack roll. So I don't know if
Is it?
grappling
It's an
hooks are
attack
actually...
roll.
Hold on.
It's an attack roll against the boat.
Hold on, Jack.
presumably.
Let me give you a
yes.
grappling hook item.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you should have a grappling hook item. You should be able
I
to
have.
draw a grappling hook, and you should be able to strike plus whatever. And I'm gonna put Riaris a little bit away, so I'm gonna see. You're just gonna target Riaris for this. All right.
Okay.
And her AC
Right.
is literally 10, which is great.
Got it. In that case, if I'm targeting a boat or
Right,
somebody,
so
I'm
AC.
going to calculate it in my brain. This is my investigation. Oh yes. I'm going to pull off all of the stops and grapple.
Okay. Are you able
That
to?
is. Oh, that's an automatic success, baby.
Okay. Perfect. Oh, I think I put her a little bit too far. Range penalty would have been -4.
That's a
not
crit
-8.
success.
Yeah, exactly. Well done. You hook the grappling hook to the ship. Now I need you to begin climbing. As the grappling hook to the ship, you will have to attempt a DC 13 athletics, but I need you to succeed 3 times on this. As you
3
climb,
times.
yes, you climb little.
So it's one action to hook, and then I can use 2 actions.
We're not doing
to
actions.
climb.
I'm just doing initiative to see whose order this is in terms of. I just did initiative to see the order of people who would.
So
do
can
this.
I climb once now? And then I have to wait till
Jack,
next
just
go climb again.
no, just get on the ship. Just do it 3 times. Yeah, that is a success as you begin climbing the first part.
What was the DC?
13.
Okay.
Get 2 more.
Okay.
A success and forgot the bottles. You're gonna get bottled. Well, do the third one. So we'll see if you climb all 3.
Come on.
Excellent. And as you're climbing, I'm going to need a reflex save. Por favor.
Can I try and catch the bottles because I don't like waste?
The reflex save would be a DC 14 reflex save.
Can I catch a number of bottles equal to the amount above the reflex save I succeed?
We'll do that. Let's do that. Go for it.
Okay, so reflex save, was it?
Yes.
What's the DC?
14.
Okay. Splendid, I'm re-rolling that. Oh, thank fuck for that. I don't catch any bottles.
Absolutely no bottles.
I don't catch shit.
But you also just don't fall, which is great. And you make your way on the ship.
When I get to the top, I'm just like,
why are you wasting bottles?
I'm just waste bullets on you, she screams.
That's what I told you to do.
She actually looks like she's seriously considering it, but obviously Leogan's right after you. I'm assuming doing the same thing.
I'm gonna start shooting at Leogan
at the same time. So Leogan, go ahead and do the thing.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is start by.
Can he use my hook, or does he have to use his own?
Yes.
Oh, I've got my own. Don't even worry about it. But I'm going to start by summoning a weird-looking eagle. That's it looks mostly like an albatross, but has too many eyes and too many feet. It is a wrong albatross. The purpose of this is it is flying around and it's not actually attacking anybody, but it is dive bombing this crew as they go to attack me.
Okay.
I will also be acting together to have Kaifos be climbing from the back. And now that is set up, so I'm spending a lot of actions doing this each round, but I will also then throw my grappling hook and try to get onto the ship with the cover and the added move of Kaifos trying to get on.
Well done. So what we're going to do is we're going to lower the reflex save to 12. with the dive bombing eagle as they kind of scatter but still attempt to throw it. We're gonna give you what is Kaifos coming up here meant to be doing exactly?
It is meant to be if he climbs the back of the ship and then while they're looking over here, gets on top, just being like, "Look, I boarded the ship unmolested."
Sure, they're not even noticing Kaifos. So go ahead and roll me the grappling hook though for just target Riaris. Hopefully to -4 there.
So, you know what? I think my grappling hook item is not the same as your grappling hook item because it's not giving me the option to.
Oh, I think it should be under easily available items and grab it from the weapons and shields. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean I have an item. It's just not showing
No,
up
but
as a.
yeah, no, it should be a weapon item under easily available items. So you actually got you got an equipment item. So
Yeah.
Right.
Equipment
All right,
hook,
there we
not a hooky hook.
All right. So we'll that okay. Boom. Yes, that's the right one. Got it.
So
Okay.
it should be -4, but maybe yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Did you not add the -4 penalty? That is actually a miss. Believe it or not.
Oh, I thought it was already included with
No,
the.
it isn't. No. It's a +6 -4. Like it's basically
I'll just reroll.
yeah.
There we go.
There you go. That's technically a 16.
Not a crit, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
hits.
As you latch on to the edge of the ship, make me some climb checks, por favor.
Okay. Hold on. So let's see if Kaifos is making it up as well. So there's Kaifos.
Mm.
He's struggling. He's on the struggle bus.
The DC, what was the DC for climbing again? Let me double check.
The lack of opposable thumbs are really doing him dirty here.
Yeah, 13. Sorry. Go ahead, Leogan.
Yeah. And so. No, wait. Rolling? Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Leogan's having very little problem.
One success.
There's one. There's
Easily
two. Here's
climbing.
Kaifos second down.
Okay.
All right. Kaifos is now climbing
Kaifos
up the
is
back
on top.
side.
Oh no, wait, he's got one left. Sorry, he's got one left. Yeah, my bad. Yes, and then that is a success, Leogan. As you're climbing, bottles are being pelted, although the eagle is being distracting. So do me a favor and roll me a DC 12 reflex save, as you did bombard him with the eagle. Oof.
I will hero point that. Jeez.
Oof, you will fall, unfortunately. We will keep... I'll make it 2 climb checks later, because I'm just going to assume one of those climb checks is for later, but you will get bombarded with a few glass bottles eventually. Just yeah, this is when you get... We're just going to say you get hit and you will fall.
All right, at this point, then Kaifos is going to attempt to shove Tam overboard to while Leogan is getting up to really distract the bottle throwers. So he comes barreling in as Leogan is coming up to do this again, and there's still an eagle bombarding them.
Okay, I was gonna wait on your second turn until I did high stakes and Sue's against. Yes, or wait, would that work? Yeah, let's put that on hold for a second there. Yes, as I will. As
Well,
you
it
have.
kind of doesn't work if they have time to see that Kaifos is there.
Well, yes and no, because we're doing all this simultaneously. Maisie's also climbing. Sue is climbing, although he fell.
Isn't this just part of his action economy to do this now, then?
I guess. Go for it. Yeah, that's true. That is true. All right, go for it, Leogan.
All right, so Kaifos will do a shove. And I mean, this could also potentially affect other people's attempts if somebody is being hurled into the water while this is going on.
Act horrible together.
Okay, as you shove a narwhal as he starts dangling. What the fuck, says Riaris. Don't mess with the bottle throwers. She'll pull out a... What is her...
That rule wasn't clarified in the Art of War, I'm afraid.
Ah! She screams and cusses and says, "You're meant to Learn to grapple under pressure, damn it. As Kaifo...
Don't fuck
I
with
would
the
argue that
warlords,
the boy is doing an admirable job of negotiating a boarding situation, having already secured 2 combatants on board the ship.
Ah, she screams, but Leogan, that'll lower your DC for your next attempt by 10. Yes, as she screams in frustration.
All right, well, here goes my last hero point, attempting to climb this goddamn rope. All right, there we go.
That's 1. I'll give you just 1 more and then a reflex save. Yeah. There we go.
All right.
And then last reflex save, DC 10 here, as Narwhal will have been thrown overboard. Thank God.
This time it looks cool.
All right, you make your way up. In the meantime, high stakes. I'll just lower. I'm gonna say Leogan's kind of distractions for the crew have lowered your DC by 2 for 12 for reflex instead of 14, and also Sue. But high stakes, I need you to, if you would like, to grab. Did you grab a grappling hook from the grappling hook? No,
I haven't,
grab a grappling hook if you'd be so kind here.
because I don't need to.
Oh,
Just go up the stairs.
hold on. What are we?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
What are we doing? High stakes.
I'm just sad that like Diogen is just out of my reach.
Well, you could have communicated this beforehand. What is the? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Cool. All right. So high stakes is just gonna push the rope with his hand, and I'm gonna do warp step plus, and I'm just gonna push the rope with my hand and just teleport right next to Diogen.
You know what? Because of this bullshittery, even though it's technically a little further than you could have, but I like it. I like it.
It is exactly within my reach, by the way.
Well, you're also 20 feet down, right? So keep that in mind. Technically, this is
I did
like
quite like the
Pythagoras.
idea that he gets just close enough that he can slap a hand on the edge of the hole.
Fine. Okay.
I'm okay with
Okay.
I'm okay with this.
I can
bullshit.
move this far, and then
If I put 20 feet on top of Leogan, how far? If you hover over him, what does it say on his? Oh, he's only 15 feet away. Never mind. Just do the. Wait, I put 20 feet on Leogan. Hold on.
it works. It works.
Yeah.
Because I can cast fleet step, like war step, with 1 action,
Okay.
and then dimensional assault with the second
But
action.
you're gonna have to hit Leogan for this, right? You have to strike, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's go. Let's go. As
I'll put
Leogan's
my hand up for a high five.
To be honest, I was just gonna go for a slap.
Yeah, no, I'm putting my hand up for a high five. Go for the slap.
You miss, but it doesn't matter because you make your way up there. Yes. I'm assuming.
Dude, you leave me hanging.
Exactly what I want to do.
You did leave him hanging though. Go to move.
You can MAP.
I need a reflex save, high stakes, not from the bottles, but as Narwhal kind of bobs up right before you teleport, he's going to grab your leg, just trying to pull you down into the water. Reflex save, DC 12, high stakes.
I was going to say something that I don't know.
Can I throw a bottle at Narwhal?
What were you going to say, Elizabeth? Sorry?
I was going to say, if Elizabeth could have an action this round, I know this sounds like I'm metagaming at this point, but I was going to ask if I could have a help action readied in the event that one of the crew tries to cheat in the sense of
in the sense that we all are right now.
Yeah, well, no. If any of the enemy crew tries to do anything unsporting to ruin the exercise, she wanted to use Whisper on the Wind to warn her allies. If that would count as the help action, that was my idea.
That's fair. I will say not super required at this point, as high stakes did just completely critical success. Narwhal just flounders in the water, doesn't even manage to even get close to high stakes. This high stakes just definitely avoids him, teleports up, high fives the Ogun. But I will allow you to aid on as Areta. Well, Sue is currently just going to walk up the stairs, right? Yet again. You can aid
get
him on
back
his
on the-
reflex save if you'd like, Elizabeth. Sorry, go ahead, Sue.
I'll get back on the boat, and there'll be kind of like a moment where like Seuss's eyes kind of flicker into like a red state, and then he'll just kind of walk up the stairs again.
The second Maisie sees the
But,
red,
like,
she's gonna fucking dive for
Terminator
cover over here.
walking. Like you can hear the dun 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 dun.
That's crazy.
Maisie hides.
But then, no, before he starts walking up the stairs, the eyes kind of like go back to normal. He just kind of doesn't really express. Obviously, he doesn't have the face to actually have anger, but like just the stance has gone a little bit more robotic.
Interesting. Sue,
Should
roll
make tea kettle noises when he's
me
angry.
reflex save as you're trying to avoid some bottles as you're climbing. It's a DC 12 this time, but if you fail, Elizabeth could probably assist you here. And you didn't fail. You walk up the stairs. Riaris, she just looks like, you know how her mouth is open right now? It's out of anger. Her mouth is still open, but out of just I don't know what the word is. Shock, dismay, surprise.
I like to think she just has that exact expression
It's
all
just
the
stuck.
time.
It's when you were a kid and your mom said your face would get stuck. That's what happened to her. You made it, I guess, says Riaris. Fucking useless pieces of, expletive. I'm not gonna cuss on YouTube, guys. Come on.
Fuck, come.
There's the wrong bird.
Oh god.
How does Tam get back up?
Tam flounders, gets on the boat. Tam, you useless fuck. She tosses a rope down. He attempts to climb it.
You could use the stairs
Bird
too,
starts
you know.
swinging at him. I'd like him to make a reflex save.
You could use the stairs as well, sir.
As he fails the reflex save. What did you throw at him?
There was the bird. The bird that's only got probably a few seconds left on its summoning.
What the fuck?
Dive bombs at Tam, and right before it hits him, as he flinches and falls off, it disintegrates into seawater and ink, and splashes away.
So he's black now then because of the.
Sorry about that. You got one more attempt, though, buddy.
Tam eventually climbs up and gives you the dirtiest look, Leogan, you've ever seen somebody give you. Well, probably not. You've seen dirty looks.
Man, I was hoping he'd use the stairs. I was going to dismiss it while he was halfway up.
Tam storms off. Shikava giggles. Areta is smiling, and Sinandra says, Sinandra whispers in your ear, Leogan, and says, I threw that one, as she chuckles and walks away. So
can I
yes.
try and call Areta or Leogan or someone over to help me drag the boat back up to the presumably it's one of those ones that hangs over the edge.
It's a boat, yeah. I mean, you guys are
It's probably still ropes to the ship anyway.
You have to do it anyway. You're gonna have to grab the boat and get it up anyway. It's not like you're doing anybody a favor. They're gonna get the fucking boat back now. You guys all fucking. Ugh. Actually, Leoga's the only one that not even who did this one. Oh, Maisie was the only one that probably did it legitimately, right?
Think smarter, not harder. Yeah. Yes, I said smarter, not error.
Let me double check a thing here.
I don't know. Does it count as legitimate when I've fucking Sherlock Holmes this shit? Discombobulate the boat.
That's true. You also kind of technically cheated.
Yeah, but they don't know that. They just see me discombobulating the boat.
Drown the boat.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry, guys. Elizabeth, I need you to roll me a quick perception.
Eye patch Pablo.
Yes, please. Okay, I was gonna have you help the party by warning them Mr. Plug is coming, but that was.
Yeah, I don't have good perception.
Oh no!
In fact, Elizabeth. I assume it's a fairly nice day if we did this whole exercise. Elizabeth is just kind of staring up at the sky.
I don't think she's full on deck chair, martini, sunbathing somewhere at the moment.
Elizabeth is staring at the sky and doesn't notice when Mr. Plug comes to the deck as Riaris report. Did they learn anything? They all technically climbed up, sir. Technically. Explain. And she will then tell exactly what happened. It looks like none of you learned how to use a grappling hook.
I mean, literally, I used a grappling hook and Maisie used a grappling hook.
Well,
We already knew how.
I wasn't talking. Hold on. Let me repeat. He would have said something different. Sorry, you did use grappling. He would have said, "Looks like all of you used dirty tricks to get on board, huh?"
What?
Well, I mean,
Dirty tricks?
we were brought on the ship by dirty tricks, so we just use those as a baseline. That's how pirates work.
I would call it more useful abilities, maybe.
I just out athletic to all your instructors. I don't know if that counts as cheating.
Well, I don't necessarily give a shit how you get on board. But if your dirty tricks don't work on a real boarding, you will be keel-hauled. Understood?
Sounds like we'll have bigger problems if it fails on a real boarding.
Now,
Like-
Maisie, they can
Oh,
always
man.
steal whole your corpse.
Fair play. Genuinely. Ever tried to drown a spider? It's fucking awesome.
Riara screams, "You
Limbs
guys!
everywhere.
I don't care if you don't learn how to use a grappling hook, but if we're on a real boarding, you fuck it up, you will be fucked up. Understood? Now back to work," says Riaris. And that
Not sure these pirates understand piracy, to be honest. Generally, if you
mean-
fail a boarding attempt, you're going to get fucked up.
Yeah, genuinely. I mean, we've all gotten the ship perfectly well. I haven't seen anyone else do that. So, as far as I can tell, we're the only ones who can.
Are there still like a ton of people on the deck, or are people kind of starting to
they're
disperse?
starting to disperse. The show's over. People are moving on. Why?
Well, if there aren't too many people paying extremely close attention, Elizabeth will just kind of drop down from the crow's nest and land on the deck,
I'm gonna.
supported by a little cushion of air.
Aw.
Oh, speaking of,
Hey, Airbender, can you like fly or some shit?
What did you call me?
Airbender.
Is that some kind of insult?
No. You bend the air. What else am I talking about?
So does a
I
fart.
just command the air with you. Anyway, that was quite a good show.
So can you fly? If you had to do that, would you be able to?
Not yet.
I just need to know whether I need to help you, because they're expecting a boarding.
Well, if and when the time comes, I'll find my own ways. But I certainly wasn't interested in swimming to a dinghy to get pelted with bottles today, so good job.
Sure. But if you do need help doing that, you tell me. I don't want you dying when I could help you.
I'll keep it in mind.
Good shit. And, if we're in trouble and you're hiding in the crow's nest, I'll fucking snap your neck.
That was
If you can find me, that is.
I'm perceptive.
I'm sneaky.
I don't care.
Most of the day goes by without much incident. You guys do minor work, nothing to actually do skill checks or fuss over. It is now evening, as no influence today or whatever, as you guys have done this event. The evening comes around. You guys can or may or will, if you'd like, have dinner with yourselves and chat. Continue the conversation. You were. Why can't I move Why can't I move people with Alt? What is going on? Why did they remove my keybind? That makes me sad. Oh, sad. Anyway, I'll move you guys to the dinner table. Yep. Sorry. Maybe it's.
Hey, high stakes. What was that? Well, I'm not sure what the fuck I saw, but you full on moved magically earlier.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
But how? I want to do that.
It's true. I've seen magicians, but teleportation is rare.
He just like gets out like one single card, and he just throws it in the air and yells magic.
I suppose that's as fair an answer as any.
Oh, that wasn't the trick. It was just you were just yelling magic.
Yeah, I was.
Can you teleport
And-
cards too? Is that where you win all your fucking games?
It's not. I wish it were, but yeah.
Well, it's
Well,
a real
well.
game if nobody's cheating.
It is how I, well, to put it lightly, how I get my marks. But yeah, pretty much the same thing, right?
The stairs, Sue. Could we all have used the stairs instead of faffing about with the grappling hooks?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I think so.
They were
Here's the
just.
thing,
It was.
though.
It was a little unclear because they were. There was like. It was. Was it cutlery?
Yeah.
And it was like quasi like. So they were solid for you. They would have been solid for us as well. I just wasn't sure. That's why I figured I'd just summon an army and storm the gates with the grappling hook. But good to know.
I'll be honest. I've never had anybody else climb up my translucent spoon stairs.
No, we could try again tomorrow if we're not doing anything.
Try again
else.
now.
Oh, can we?
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like right at the beginning of the day, but sure.
Oh wait, is
No,
this isn't the beginning?
This
It's
is
the end
evening. This is the evening of yesterday.
What the?
Fucking hell just happened to you.
Wait,
Oh
hello?
no!
Yeah, it's the-
Skynet got him.
Hello?
To be fair,
Oh,
I think
it's got
this
Aaron
was
as well.
going a bit weird. Yeah,
Hello?
Uh-oh.
you're kind of there, Pablo, but you have definitely gone into the matrix.
It's the same
Yeah.
day, but
Nope, I think we're
I
there.
can still see you, Michael.
Yeah,
It's great.
I think it's just Pablo. No, Pablo's back. Pablo, it
Oh,
says
we're all
it's
good.
Pablo.
Oh, we're good.
Give us a
Okay.
testing,
Okay.
Pablo.
Pablo, use your
Hello.
word.
It's the end of the day,
Yep.
right?
it's the end of the day. It's not the next day.
Okay, cool.
There we go. So,
So
it
can
was
you?
the end of the. Yeah,
Yeah,
I could just drain bonded item and cast it again.
Nice. Let's have a crack. I want to see if it works. It'd be useful to know for later.
What is Sue's bonded item?
This frying pan.
Ah, I suppose that makes sense.
I just kind of like bring up the frying pan. You can kind of see on the inside of it there is like a load of arcane runes kind of etched into the frying pan, which anytime he grills steak do get imparted on any food that he grills with it. So might be a bit suspicious looking meat when it's cooked. We'll just kind of like light up like the frying pan's been heated and just kind of almost draw that out and just kind of throw the energy out as another small set of stairs. I don't want it to interrupt like too many people's days.
Yeah.
Like a nice we'll say a nice like curling staircase up one of the masts.
I'm gonna try and climb it. I presume it doesn't have to have a
It
check for
doesn't.
that.
No, there's no check. You don't fall. You don't die. This is.
Can I try and remove one of the knives and use it as like a weapon?
No.
I'm gonna remove one. I know I can't use it as a weapon, but I'm just gonna take one of the knives and just like.
That's cool. Nice. Sounds useful.
There you go. It's great for getting to the top cabinets. When you need to get the
True.
salt or the pepper and someone's put it on the top shelf. Isn't a problem on the ship because everything's tiny.
So it's good to know that we can use this when we need to. But genuinely, I was trying there because I need to know stuff like that if I'm ever needed to get up onto a ship. I feel like it's going to be relevant soon.
Yeah, you are incompetent.
That was the large takeaway, yeah.
Speaking of takeaway, I've probably got to go and cook some dinner.
Are we having takeaway? That's nice.
Everything's takeaway when you're in a ship. It's fast food if the wind's blowing.
I thought everything was eaten whilst you're in the ship.
Yeah. Well, if Sue's gonna go cook, I did get brained by a bottle thrown by my would-be girlfriend earlier today, so I'm gonna go find her and tell her to kiss it and make it better.
Which one was that again?
Gee, the Besmarin.
Oh shit, you a thing?
I mean, that's been my understanding, given you know, the various and sundry connections we've made and physical activity. Do you want me to? I don't need to go into details.
No, I don't intend you to. I just it was a bit.
Sometimes when a pirate and another pirate like each other more than a little bit, then they form a mutual beneficial attraction and defense pact. You've noticed.
Who do you think you're fucking talking to?
Yeah, this is why I'm not sure why this was a confusing concept to you.
No, I just didn't know. I was surprised by your.
Maisie, you don't know what a relationship is. You just know what a business transaction is.
Yeah, I mean, I've
had fun before.
Yeah, I'm sure. I actually heard that chlamydia caught you once.
Okay.
No, crab.
I want to hear this conversation.
I used to catch crabs as a profession.
No, I said what I said. I want you to parse it out.
Boys.
Yeah.
What are we doing for the night activities?
Oh, we know what Leogan's doing.
So Elizabeth is escaping that conversation, drank Sue to the side a little bit. So, Hello. Yeah. Right. I was curious. You seemed quite interested the other day when I mentioned Fair Navigator's exotic collection of experiments and magical ends. I even heard that you went missing last night.
Yes, I went to the laboratory.
Oh,
it was locked.
Inside.
It was locked, unfortunately. I don't know how to deal with locks, except for exploding them or cooking them, and neither of those are particularly sneaky. I might be stupid, but I'm not an idiot.
Would you like to try again? I'm pretty decent with a lock.
Are you good at stealthing? I can't bring the lock back. I would defy the point of a lock.
What? Well, yeah, I mean, yes, I can be. I mean, did you see me today?
No.
Exactly.
I was off the boat.
Well, look, do you want to go and look at this place or not?
A weird thing, too. Let's go. Later.
Okay. A bit later, you said?
Well, I mean, shortly, obviously. And I need to do the same preparations. I need a few snacks as decoys in case they see me going into the why is it so hard to say officer quarters? Jesus Christ. That place. Just in case they catch me.
The
distraction. Yes. That place. And then yes, it'd be like a little picnic date. We can go.
Okay.
You can pick my lock.
Let's do it now, right? Are we both of us sneaking into the officers' quarters?
Yeah, I guess so.
I feel like it's a necessity.
Excellent. You guys approach. I need public stealth from both of you.
I probably, before we actually start, I'd be like, I feel like if we get caught, we might be killed. Or worse, whipped.
Yes, hoping.
Or worse, expelled.
I contemplated the statement.
So, you met the DC. Elizabeth, you did not meet the DC.
Oh, here, I'll use my last hero point. Because it's a good idea to do so. There we go.
Alright, I'll move you guys both up. You guys, I will say, are fortuitous in this moment and have chosen a moment in time where the officers are out either drinking and or no one's in the officers' quarters. So, as you make your way inside, it is barren. There are multiple chests and lockers, probably all locked. Not probably, definitely all locked. And let me just double check officers' quarters. More description here. Officers' quarters. Officers' quarters. Well, are we ignoring the officers' quarters and going to the laboratory? Or
Yes.
okay, then you make your way to the laboratory. And what do you?
Now, Sue, you know a thing or two about these magical inscriptions. I noticed that a number of these doors have them as traps. Can you take a look?
Oh, I mean, probably. I can definitely use my eyes.
Do so, please.
Go ahead and roll me a secret perception.
Oh, maybe I can't. Is this gonna?
Actually, fuck it. Do it publicly. I don't care. Seems locked to you. I'm not sure what you're. Yeah, if you're looking for a trap,
I mean, if we're looking for a trap, then I guess
you wouldn't see a trap if you're looking for one.
I don't even have to take magic like.
Yeah. Oh, you don't.
I guess
Prepared.
Okay.
Can Elizabeth be looking too, or is it just?
You certainly both can look. Roll me a perception check, please.
Might as well try.
All
right. I don't
as far
see
as you
any.
can tell, there's no traps, just locked. Yeah.
Elizabeth will try to pick the lock.
Okay. Roll me.
Keep an eye out, will you?
Aaron, I'm assuming it's not. Was the lock stuff in the PDF? I think we talked about this last week, right? Was it under? Or I can probably go to the lock. There we go. I would like a DC 20 times 3. 3 successes.
Pretty difficult
on this lock.
And can I aid? Wait, are we doing thievery? I can't aid if that's
thievery. You can attempt to aid with something else if you have any ideas on how to aid that is not thievery.
I mean, I would say no if this isn't relevant, but I kind of like effectively stay back a bit and try and keep an eye out for people. I move around in the background just so that if there's somebody coming, I could be like, shh, 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 stop.
So roll me a secret perception. It's not an aid, but it is a good idea to do so regardless. Yeah. All right. Elizabeth, roll me a DC 20 thievery check. You succeed 3 times for this. That is a critical failure. Your pick breaks.
Fuck.
And you have no replacement picks. So.
I'll give him a hero point.
Okay.
As he's doing it, I'll just kind of my senses kind of tune in. I'm listening to the wrong thing, and I hear that little tick that's just a little bit too far of a mechanism, and I just kind of like stop it, break something. Maybe your wrist. I'm not sure. I had a click.
Okay, reroll and keep the result, Elizabeth.
I've got it.
Okay, you need 1 more success.
Oh yes.
Ah, there it is. All right.
You know, if we get caught, we're going to have to pretend to make out right, and I don't have a mouth.
I never think of the consequences.
That's how you get pregnant.
That is a failure. Time is passing, but so far Sue hears nothing. Continue, Elizabeth, to either succeed or crit fail, please.
Do you want me to keep the secret perceptions up? Or?
You are good, Sue. I already have yours.
No,
Elizabeth, you unlock it, and I need a reflex save.
Oh boy.
What level is this shocking grasp trap here?
We are gathered here today to mourn the passing of
A
Elizabeth.
simple level, the lower level 1. No, I gotta see what it is.
You know, I was building my self character, and I was like, "Who the hell needs lightning resistance?"
Shocking grasp trap. Let me see the other document I have. an inkling. Reminder, guys, I gotta kind of 1E,
Yep.
2E
Upscale.
upscale bullshit. And who would have thought you guys were gonna go into in here?
I just made a bad decision, and it seems to be working out.
Who would have thought? Shocking grasp. Is this?
That's what makes a hero. You make bad decisions and succeed anyway.
I just sent you the. Sorry, Pablo. I was muted because I was talking to my girlfriend, but I just sent you the which track.
Thank you so much. I would require a DC 22 reflex save. Thank you so much, Aaron. I'll give you a hero point for just helping me out mid session. DC 22 reflex save, Elizabeth.
Well,
I will allow Sue.
Oh, that's me.
To pull you back if you... Okay, here's the deal. Sue, you can attempt to aid Elizabeth, but I will give you a failure state. If you fail, you will also take the damage. So that's one of those... Because it's one of those, like, you're touching electricity, you're grabbing somebody, you're made of metal. That is...
Yeah, I mean,
is
to be fair,
double
my statement for helping was, can I just try and split the load? But you just said that's the downside anyway. So, well, not split, but take the same. What am I doing? Sorry, brain.
You can attempt to wrench her back as she gets shocked. I will allow athletics to just grab her and pull her back. So she can take a little. Well, if she gets a +1 on this, she takes less damage, right? Half damage. So, but if you fail, I will give you both the damage. So up to you.
Can I? This is going to be a weird question as well. I know it's a trap, and it sounds like it's doing shocking grasp from what you've mumbled. But can I effectively do the equivalent of a recognize spell on it? I don't know if it's a spell in like a rune or if it's an alchemical.
Hazard. It's technically a hazard, but you can attempt a. I don't see why not. You can attempt a DC 20 Arcana check here.
You may as well try it.
Okay. You recognize the spell. What would you like to do with that recognized spell?
I feel like I kind of just hear the kind of telltale signs of the trap going off and that discharge of electricity starting, and I'm gonna like attempt to kind of reach towards Elizabeth, kind of grab her, and I want to try and actually just channel the energy kind of through me and just discharge it into my system and like kind of try and effectively take not the brunt of it, but just reduce the effect on her and the immediate impact. Maybe I'm fishing for Arcana, but I know that's a fish.
I will allow it, but I will have you roll again. Yes.
And I will, yeah, and I will. And I will say on top of that, whilst it's not relevant and I can't do it, I do have counter spells that kind of knowledge of how to disperse magical energy.
I will allow you an Arcana check with DC 22, but with a +2 circumstance bonus with your recognized spell. Yes. Okay. Give it a shot. I'll say DC 20. Fuck it, DC 20, but with a +2 circumstance bonus as well.
Oof. Shit, bro. No.
It was all right.
All right. So we get zapped.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect? You've gotten a lot of saving graces here, but at this point in time, you've entered a mage's laboratory in a ship. I do apologize for this roll.
Wait, why? How much damage? It's a shocking grasp, Pablo. How much damage can it possibly do?
Probably going to be like 6 dice.
I'm going to have you guys roll your own damage and apply it to yourselves. Make this easy.
That just seems cruel.
That's fine. I like
it's even worse in real life. Get your own nice shiny dice and spell your own demise.
Elizabeth and Sue, I need you to roll me 3d12s, please.
This 100% has the same energy as go find a switch in the backyard.
Go find a stick to get beat
still
you with.
remaining standing. Elizabeth takes 18. Good, because D12s can be brutal, but you roll the 12 and a 1. So, as
fuck! You said the one, Teddy.
As she goes to scream, I'm just going to shove an elixir of life at her mouth.
All right. You guys, Sue, you are going to start hearing footsteps coming from the outside with that earlier perception check. Now, your choice: either you guys skedaddle or commit all the way.
Get inside, close the door, shut up.
Inside, shut the door. Shut up. Shut inside. Go to the door. Up. I don't know. Yeah, in.
Are you going in?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to both squeeze in this room. Close the door as Riaris makes her way in. We'll do Kipper and Peppery. Yeah? They are having another conversation about the quality of the rum. It's a great conversation. Peppery is saying that she might be having something in her laboratory to enhance the rum. Elizabeth, Sue, you guys are cramped in a small laboratory. Let me see what you find.
I mean, I will actually as well, like I said, give Elizabeth an elixir of life minor from my.
Okay, go ahead and heal. Is it 6? Yeah, I'll heal. I'll heal for 6. It takes.
And I'll take on as well.
Yeah, I'll heal both of you for 6 here. All right, you guys find.
It's just consuming them.
Yeah, you guys find.
Excuse me.
What did you find?
So where is this door?
It's inside. It's inside.
Is it on the top deck?
It's on the top deck. Yes.
So are you getting there from the actual deck of the ship, or are you getting there from under
the officers' quarters? They're going through the officers' quarters to go to the laboratory, and they decided to commit as people were coming in. So now they are in the officers' quarters.
And do you get to the officers' quarters through a door on the deck of the ship?
Yes. They managed to sneak in successfully.
Just checking. There's a night shift, right? The deck of the ship is full of people.
They snuck
That's
in.
why we roll stealth.
Yeah, they snuck in successfully. That's fine. The part that they're going to be fucked in is how do they get out of this little laboratory here without But I will give you a free interesting a couple of items that you will find of interest. There we go. Let's put you know what? Let me see here. Loot generator. What do we got? Because it doesn't actually give me interesting items, but you guys deserve some sort of something here. Let's see. 10.
So also fluff-wise, this is more of a spellcaster's laboratory than an alchemist's
laboratory. Yeah, it is. But there might be some interesting. Let me see what we got. We got.
Pickled newt, eye of child.
I mean, I can cook with bones.
Apologies. Give me a second.
I wonder if the people that I put the rotten crab juice into their meals have started to shit their guts out yet. That'd be really convenient.
There are some interesting items. I'm putting them in Loot Me. You're welcome to check them.
There's some cards.
Got that. And a permanent item.
There's some juices. There's like an apple juice and a lemon juice, I think.
Let me see. Message. Don't mystify. What are these? No. How about... Ooh, how about this one? This one's cool. There you go. And I will say Sue being there identifies these things pretty quickly. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does the bottomless stein have any like recognizable things on it that if we happen to be caught with it, someone might be like, that's pretty obviously.
There's not a lot of bottomless steins that fill up with good tasting rum on this ship, so if you are caught with it, you will be. You will. It is absolutely Riaris's.
Yeah.
Not Riaris's, sorry. Peppery. Yes.
I mean, I can I could take the mutagens and the elixir and effectively learn what they are. Maybe make some more if they come in handy down the line.
Sure. Take your fill. But
In terms of information, I do apologize, but she's just got curious and after unsettling objects. Is nothing super overwhelmingly useful here. To be. Sorry, go ahead.
I said no, it was worth a try.
Yeah.
Maybe high stakes can make use of this card deck. He likes cards.
He does like cards.
And he did throw one up in the air and said magic, and it didn't do anything earlier on. And this time it would. If he threw one of these up in the air and said magic, it would do something.
Here, I'll hold on to it for him.
Maybe just sneak them into his deck of cards.
I'm going to assume the bottomless stein is too hard to just steal. So you guys can grab those random mutagens and or elixirs. You also grab the card deck. Now what do you do?
Listen at the door.
Yep, they are having a conversation. Kipper seems to be snuggled up in his hammock. Riaris and Peppery are having a conversation. Roll me a society check, Elizabeth. And or Sue, if you... That's good enough. You know a lot about conversations. Peppery seems to be talking about more of her random alchemical bullshit, and there is a 50% chance she might just open the door of the laboratory to straight up pull something to prove a point. Yeah?
Do I see anywhere to hide in this room?
No, dudes. This is a 5-by-foot room. 5 foot by 5 foot room. I'm not kidding when it is a tiny little...
It's like trying to hide in a portaloo.
Yeah.
Can I very carefully peek through a crack in the door to try and see if she's in a position where she can easily see the door?
Perception with eye patch, please.
Well, I'm not going to look with my eye patch eye pop.
It's perception. It's fine.
I'd be like, you fail, and I'd be like, you can't see out that eye.
I can't see anything. Oh wait,
I'm blind.
Okay.
Oh fuck yes.
Kipper is literally. You guys are kind of fucked. In terms of like trying to avoid these. Kipper seems to be snuggled up like on his little hammock here. Riaris may go away and Pepper may go away, but Kipper is definitely snuggled up and maybe going to sleep sometime soon. So.
But is Peppery heading over, or there's just a chance of that?
Oh, I'll roll the 50% chance now. 2 is yes. Yep, she might be heading over sometime soon.
Do you have an idea, Sue?
I think that either of us would probably enjoy.
Okay. This is the only thing I've got, potentially. Elizabeth is going to quickly whisper on the wind and say, Peppery, chosen child, there's danger off the port bow. Quickly, you must warn the others.
Okay, I need a deception check. Let me tell you the DC before you roll it, all right? So that way it's fair to everybody. Peppery is a higher level person as well. So let me double check.
Remember when Peppery liked us for a little while?
Yeah, she was.
Well, she might still like us if she doesn't figure out that we did something.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't so. I'm trying to imagine this. So you got into this room, but then you immediately ducked into sort of like a portaloo-sized side cupboard.
Instead of running away when they heard people coming, they.
In my mind.
Yeah.
I thought you'd gotten into sort of like a middle room. And
we're in the laboratory.
I didn't think that her next move that night was going to be to go to her laboratory. Excuse me.
We're gonna roll a.
Pablo just wants to punish us.
I gave you a 50% chance, and I rolled a 2. I'm trying to be fair, but also like sometimes there are consequences to your bullshit.
Calm down, Pablo.
All right.
Calm down.
Elizabeth, it is a high DC. Make it slightly easier due to Peppery's superstition.
Can I aid? And the way that I would like to aid potentially is if I can get an eye through the keyhole as well. I would like to use prestidigitation to kind of just move something, like lift something, just so it kind of just topples. So it kind of feels like we're suddenly hitting some waves.
Okay.
Can I?
Sue-
Sorry, carry on for this moment.
yeah. Let me. I hate to say it, but you guys are on your own. Leogan,
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you told nobody. You told
thing-
nobody.
thing is,
yeah,
but-
yeah, yeah.
But the thing is, I would be quite close to them right now because of what I was planning on doing this afternoon.
Yeah, but we don't know. You don't know we're here.
Fair enough.
You weren't
But
told. Yeah, like
No, I wasn't told, but I could potentially cause a scene with what I'm planning to do, so it might help.
We'll leave it up to a luck roll. But for now, Elizabeth, roll me a DC 22 deception check with a +2 circumstance bonus with Sue's aid. Yeah, I will say Sue's use of a cantrip gave him a good shot. So
Good, because my only other option if we get caught is I'm just going to burning hands this entire room and just be like, run away on fire. Oh, no, I wouldn't.
If the ship
I
burns
do have
down.
a +1 untyped eye patch bonus to deception. Does that apply here?
I hate.
Or do you want me to
I hate
remove that?
Yeah, that's you're not.
You didn't take the penalty. You're not
Yeah.
taking the bonus.
Yeah, you are.
Kind of outing myself
Yeah,
here, but
yeah, no, I,
whatever.
I appreciate you because technically you're not staring at somebody. You're doing it mentally, right? So like that doesn't actually apply. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Natural one. Let's go. All right. The door opens. And
I put
what
my
we
hand
call
up
the
at top.
session. The door opens as Peppery sees Elizabeth.
Just
and
as soon as that
Sue.
door starts opening, I'm literally going to put my hand up Elizabeth's top. And just look like we've just been caught like, intimately.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Okay, Sue, just for funsies, roll me a deception, but that nat one from Elizabeth is not gonna.
My deception's
It's not
plus
gonna,
0.
Yeah, it's not gonna fly. It's not
This is
gonna
gonna
fly.
have to be a nat 20.
Yeah, there we go. Double critical failure. All right, I think I'm gonna call the session at this point because
Can I just say what I'm
don't
doing
know what to
quickly?
do. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the situation. I'll have to think of it throughout the
I
meeting.
just kind of like put my hand up there and be like, do you even have anything there?
Get your hand out of my shit.
All right, what are you doing, Maisie? Tell me.
I've recently come into my group impression feat,
Mhm.
which isn't very useful for a bunch of people I've met already, but what people who I haven't met are the night shift. So
we're not. Well, okay, sure. This is not night
So-
shift time, though. Technically, is it?
no, but if we're not working upstairs, someone needs to be, which means someone's up there,
Okay,
and they're not the people we usually work with. So does that make sense?
that's fine. I just want to know what you wanted to do with.
So yeah, if I have to, I will take a nap, then go up to the night shift, and then take the second half of my long rest later. If that makes sense. But I want to hang out with the night shift and use my group impression to just see if I can get one or two of them on side or just friendly.
there's
with
a
my group
reason they
impression.
don't have names there. You can roll me a diplomacy.
I
and
just
have
I
it.
don't know what's going to come of it.
Yeah.
I just figured that it would be worth trying.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Roll me diplomacy. You might get a couple of them on your side. You might even sleep with one or two of them, Jack.
3 or 4 of them. That's Maisie's preference.
Spread that syphilis. Long con.
crabs. Very, very specific.
Yeah, but if one person on the ship's got syphilis.
And God. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a couple of friends from the night shift. Which icon do you like the most? Where on these generic?
Well, let's have a look. I like this one because she's fit, and this one because she's
Sad.
fit.
Jesus Christ! All right.
Hey, I'm honest.
Why did I even ask?
I also like this guy because he was like one of the dudes
Okay.
that I chose.
High stakes. What would you have been doing tonight? Out of curiosity.
Oh man, I know that it doesn't help in any way or shape, but
Guys, we made our choices.
something that I wanted to do was to just distract Leogan as he was leaving the deck.
Hmm.
And then wait, let me just try this.
You're about
first.
to walk in on some shit, mate.
Yeah, but just before that, just before he leaves. I know where he's headed, but
Ooh, let's go. I know where he's headed.
This guy fucks.
You want to just okay? Yeah, there we go.
Paint.
No, it's a good.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. How do you distract Leogan? Why do you distract Leogan? What's the purpose here?
the purpose is to. Okay, so I have been frustrated with how I wasn't able to hit him in the face before. So the purpose would be to just throw a card away and distract them. Just with something innocent, like, have you ever seen this? And just throw a card in one direction and then teleport in the other.
And then punch him.
Exactly, yeah.
Do it. Go ahead and target and punch him.
In my opinion, fainting is very much like that. It's literally just going like the bully thing from secondary school.
He's off guard. Let me put off guard to him.
Yeah, of note that also beats Kaifos's.
Oh no, that's a crit. High stakes. Yeah. That is a crit with off guard. That's a crit.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
You fucking knock his head off.
It is a critical. Let's go.
Alright, those would be 3 actions.
Yeah.
So I just want to sneak away with my third action.
Leogan's just gone to have a nice evening.
Just
he
like
clocked in the face for no reason.
Passive perception is 14, so you beat that.
He'd have to beat Kaifos.
Oh, Kaifos
which
is
15.
15.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. All right, Leogan, how do you react to this bullshit?
Oh, that's a successful stealth mission right there.
Yeah. I react with fuck.
My stakes in a steel chair out of nowhere.
And then look around. Apparently, high stakes is over here now. So Kaifos is gonna growl and sniff around. Was it you? Was it you? Who was it?
he just pretends to keep going with the card trick that he was just bullshitting about.
All right, hold on.
Was this your card?
All right, you tell me. You tell me, Pablo.
High stakes is a proper dapper gentleman. Well, he wouldn't do such a thing, right?
I never would.
Yeah. What are you on about, Leogan? I'm gaslighting you.
I know.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Well, not able to discern this. I'll
reveal. This is a PvP thing. I'll reveal it. There you go. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I figured. So not able to decipher. Yeah. I'll rub apparently the back of my head, and you're like, all right. Well, very funny. And watch your backs, and I'll just do the eye thing as I'm walking upstairs, and then Kaifos will gesture with some horrifying pincers, basically at multiple eyes, walking backwards out.
Can I try and trip Leogan as he leaves?
If you want to walk up and try to trip me,
no, I'm just gonna be near him. I'm gonna do that thing where I'm just sort of looking at my nails and then stick my foot out.
I mean,
you'll get accused of everything.
Okay,
I don't care.
This was amusing, but I need to be serious for a second. Elizabeth,
okay.
Sue,
oh yeah, they're dying upstairs. It's fine. We're doing
Elizabeth,
slapstick comedy downstairs.
I'm a very lenient GM. You know me. You've played with me for a while.
Who are you?
I try to be a lenient GM. All right. You guys are going to need to create 2 new character sheets for next week. All right. I'm not even kidding.
I know.
This is just in case.
Can you survive being keel-hauled? If you survive being keel-hauled, will you?
You are. Something really bad is going to happen to you guys. You might survive, but
I've already got a backup. Don't worry.
I'm letting in write that backstory now.
I kind of want a backup character now.
Yeah, so you'll be coming from the night shift, moving on to the day shift. If you end up. I will start next session. I'm going to tell you this now. I will start next session with the captain on board and you guys facing him. All right. So I'll just flash forward to that point because I'm not. Here's the deal. I could roleplay this part out, but you guys are gonna. I'm too nice. I'm too nice. I'm gonna make you roll me another deception until you get the fucking. No, we're flash forwarding to where you guys are grabbed, handcuffed, and well, not handcuffed, but grabbed, tied up with these higher level NPCs. Peppery, for reference, is a level 8 NPC. All right, as they're gonna grab you.
I can take it.
They're going to effectively, slightly narrating here, but they're gonna frisk you. Notice that you've stolen some of the items, the elixir, which by the way you should probably put them back and loot me now. Grab you, frisk you. You have been caught in the officers' quarters. You remember the first day of
Yeah, I know. Don't steal stuff. I know.
yeah, but that was from the general store. You guys are in the officers' quarters. All right.
Yeah, the
So,
fun stuff, man. Fun stuff.
which yeah, so that's
I know it's for fun, but I don't know why you guys would ever fucking tempt that shit.
You
Because it's fun.
no, it's good on you guys, but you have gotten caught. I gave you a lot of opportunities
Look,
to
we only really fucked up because we rolled about 4 natural ones. Because
Well,
Pablo
well,
put his little mod on again.
I accept whatever it is that I do. I hope Michael doesn't have any hard feelings. I hope he doesn't feel like I pushed him into this.
Look, I'm not going to lie. When I started doing this, I thought there was like a 75% chance that I would get at the very least beaten the shit out of.
It's fine. They're the annoying ones.
You guys
We're getting
know
rid of
me.
them.
I do my best to be a lenient GM, but sometimes actions have consequences, and I want to be very, very direct with you as players that the consequences for this one, I'm not going to go easy on you guys. All right. So, and
On the bright side, we have hero points when we come back to try and defend ourselves.
you will.
Out of curiosity,
yes.
Michael, what class is your backup character?
Probably a cleric.
Ah, interesting. Fair play.
You will be. Yeah, you'll be brought. I mean, there's no big scene I'm going to prepare. It'll just be the natural evolution of this next week. But I think, should we do it now or should we do it next week? I don't know. I think I was going to.
We don't have a session next week, do we?
I was going to do half a session today. I'm wondering if I should just continue here.
Aren't we skipping next week as well? Was next week a skip day?
We are technically skipping next week, although I am tempted to run it just to see what fucking bullshittery I can come up with.
Actually, Pablo,
yes,
I don't mean to be the wet blanket in the situation, but that might be better for me because it would give me a chance to put together a proper character. I wouldn't have to rush it.
Good. That's fine. Then let's get. Well, then that's fine.
So, are we doing a half session next week? Can you tune in next week? Aren't you on holiday or something?
No, we're not doing it next week. We're not doing next week. We're just.
Oh, I see.
I'm just going to be on holiday, and that's fine. Elizabeth, I'll prepare the scene now so you can be ready for what is to come. Here in a couple of weeks.
Is this? Are these characters meant to be ones that are already on the ship, or do you have an introduction?
I would say be from the night shift. Yeah, be from the night crew, and just move on to the day shift. You would have.
You know what?
Yes.
Happily. Maisie is busy making friends with the night shift, so at least there's a reasonable inn now.
Indeed. And you know what, Aaron? I'm so glad you gave me that night shift idea. Not gonna lie, because now I can get people in from the night. I was not expecting somebody to die, but here we are.
Well, you're talking about Pablo, sure.
But here we are.
And I just would like to point out, right? You potentially have already consigned 2 characters to death.
Mm-hmm.
And Alex is here.
Okay.
There's a coincidence. There's always death around Alex. It's usually him, but so it's all Alex's fault.
Don't blame.
Not gonna lie, I was
Don't
playing
blame
around
Alex for your own fuck-ups, guys.
witches on Path Builder, and I created one I really liked. And I'm like, oh fuck, I really want to play it, but I don't want any of my characters to die. But I really want to play it.
There is a chance you guys might survive, but that is a low chance. So I will ask you guys to make character sheets. Yes, you know what's coming. And that's that. That's the session. Thank you for watching, Jaren. See, this wouldn't have happened if you hadn't gotten married. I'm kidding.
Code word
I
is
love
actions have
Oh, yeah, code
consequences.
word.
Wow,
yeah,
Pablo!
code
Holy crap, Pablo!
Well,
What a
with
horrible-
Crane's going to be a stabilizing influence.
The code word, Jaren, is actually at the end of the session today, and